So,
Boom! It's me.
so Megan's here today. Garbrew is busy, so he is. And I'm actually really disappointed that he didn't show up.
Busy boy.
Because, well, he's finishing off his book, so if you backed his Kickstarter, you should be getting his PDF very, very soon. I know he's been banging it out, so look, you guys will find out. However, I've been running a game of Cyborg on and off on our Gumload
Discord.
It's not part of the Gumload, it was just...
It's just something that James wanted to do, to be honest.
It's just, I wanted to...
He wanted a game and he's like...
The problem is the people that I normally play with, they're all Americans and they've all got children. So the only chance I really get to play is like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And it's not really, it just doesn't work out
It's
very
not ideal.
well. So I can just be like, you guys want to play 8, 9 o'clock Sunday? All right, yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Just whoever shows up. And because it's like loosely connected one-shots, it works out. It works out. So like, this is the first guy. Who was this player again? I'm going to need to check. I think
Zimmer Mass Murderer?
Yeah, it's Barry, so it is. Yeah, I know you don't know who Barry is.
Okay.
Like, you know, look, let's just jump into it. Let's see what he has to say.
Be me playing Cyborg with James and some randoms. Roll up Zimmer Mass Murderer who is addicted to TikTok. Have air cannon. Yay, infinite ammo according to James.
Yeah, well, it's air cannon.
It's an air cannon, yeah.
Like, you know, that and also I just have no interest in looking at people's
no,
like,
absolutely not.
oh, how much ammo does this have? I don't know.
No, absolutely not.
Like, see, when it comes, I'm not tracking players' bags. I'm just not doing that. It's like, does it make sense? Yeah, sure, okay, whatever.
Start game at entrance to shitty nightclub. Asked if we want to suck dick to get in. Why? Concerned. Scout out first floor of casino full of assholes, junkies, and fuckwad. I distract guards by shooting musicians off the stage with air cannon.
They thought it was funny, all right? They because like, you know, the guy was getting on. He's like, they had a live performer, but he was kind of like, you know, like,
He's a bit shit.
no, he was like, you know, Kurt Cobain unplugged, you know,
Oh, yeah.
like, you're all depressed and shit,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
and the guards are like, just fuck with him, it'll be funny. Like,
Can't be asked to remember what the fuck everyone else did.
to be fair, you got this about like the session was like 3 weeks ago.
Oh, right, okay.
And you only lit it up like yesterday.
Heist/murder time. Suggest using human wave of crackheads to distract guards and get into building. It works, but James insists on screaming crack crack.
No, okay, it was like Pengu, so it was like no newt, but crack crack.
Crack crack. Okay.
Yeah.
Like a fucked up version of the seagulls from Finding Nemo. Okay. The retard jokes are not jokes, methinks.
Maybe.
I head upstairs with Drone. Everyone else goes downstairs. I find a vault and a bunch of dead Ouija. They all had piss bottles on them. Refuse to engage. In vault, have Drone hack door a swarm of crackheads spill from casino floor to upstairs. Brace indoor with air cannon.
So the thing is, they had already cut the power at this point. This guy's skipping an awful lot. Just so you know, all right.
Fill the gaps.
Okay, I'll fill in. I'll give you my version of events after we've done all the players. How does that sound? Okay, and you guys can make your, because this is what I love about these ones, because everyone's got a different story.
Okay. Chuck flashbang at crackheads. Blind a few, and the rest are too stupid to notice. One charges. I shoot. Miss and blow up some computer screen. Crackheads, by some miracles, do not see/hear me, and I live. Drone finishes ripping door open. Find half-dead man suspended by wire. Only other guy I remember named Church. Radio him and tell him and fill him in on Puppet Man. Says it's my call what to do. Kill a guy by sticking air cannon in mouth and exploding his head. Ruthless. Other team destroys something in basement. Wasn't there, don't care. Great success. Leave. Go back to employer and get asked to deal with crackhead epidemic in area. I'm sure you love missing me not speaking properly.
Yeah. Well, look, this is the end of a recording day.
Anyway.
We've already done like three videos.
Roll improvement and get a shit ton of frags. Idea. Never come to pass since I have my own game at this time every other Sunday to run. Not half bad, clearly half backed by no prep done. Would not play with James again unless no games. Sorry, man.
That's alright.
Seriously, why the dick sucking? And the fucking shoes and stuff.
Look, okay.
What shoes?
No, because look, the thing is, they tried to go to the nightclub and they were wearing the gullies.
Oh, they were wearing gullies?
Gullies,
Like,
yeah.
You can't get into a nightclub with shit scrappers in your
Yeah,
feet.
exactly. Look, we're going to go on to church. The story. Now, the only thing is, now church, Megan, let me just show you what his character picture looks like here. So if I send you this, you can back me up. Well, you don't actually know. I don't think you've ever watched Boondocks, have you? But anyway, he looked like Uncle Lucas.
Oh yeah, I know who Uncle Ruckus is.
Yeah, you know Uncle Lucas.
Okay, yeah.
I was like, wait, you played Uncle Lucas? He was like, no. Alright, hold on. I'll send you this here 1 second. Alright, Megan, so you do know Uncle Lucas.
Yes.
He was on one of
I am
our...
not doing it.
No, I'm not talking about Uncle. I'm talking about the player.
Oh, right,
The
okay.
player, he was on one of our thingy ones, 7-Elevens.
Oh, right, okay. All right. Be me, Black Jesus. Be necromancer. Pick related. Get hired with sinners to erase debt from an offline server at a casino.
The guy remembered the actual objective.
Okay. Proverbs 14:23 Bible. Arrive at the casino with sinners and make our way to the doors. Have to climb a large amount of stairs before being stopped by guards. They tell all but one of us. They let all but one of us in, saying his shoes are that of beggars. Won't let us in because of him.
No, they were going to let the rest of them in. They just wouldn't let him in.
And will only let us in if one of us give him a blowjob.
No, right. First of all, I said it's 5 creds or a Blowie. And they really didn't want to hand over that 5 creds.
Like,
And they turned it into like a big thing.
did they give a Blowie?
You'll find out, Megan.
Oh no. Oh no.
Maybe that's for like you'll see.
We pay the guards and get in.
Yeah, see, they could have just paid the 5 creds and
my
this went
God.
on for like 20 minutes.
Stop it. I heard this bit.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you came in.
I came in at this point and I'm like, what are you playing? All I heard was, give me a blowjob. You're not getting in unless you give me a blowy.
No, it was 5. The starting money's like 120. It was an insignificant amount of
Like
money.
5 for me?
No, just have 5 for the.
Is that? Oh, come on,
the guy that-
guys.
You could have lent him a $5.
God's sake. We pay the guard and get in. Lifeless sinners jacked into machines of the devil as far as the eye can see. Sounds devised by instruments of temptations ring throughout the building, while wealth flows in one direction. Continue on. I'm not quoting the Bible. Continue on. Spread out and search the area. One finds a vent that leads to control room. One flashbangs a jack sinner with a guard. I open the bathroom door. Piss rushes out.
Yeah, I forgot about this.
Piss rushes out like the great flood, drenching my sandals. Indian sinner limbers out asking to sell drugs.
Yeah, there was a wee Indian man in the toilet selling drugs. I forgot about that, but it was like an inch deep.
Reconvene and formulate a plan.
I forgot about that.
Find out they have a basement where their power generator is being kept. Offline server is possibly in the control room. Plan. Me and 2 sinners go to basement, take out the power generator. One sinner goes to the vent with their machine, along with my cloaker.
Yeah, see,
along
that's
with
why-
an army of dopers. Dopers rush in, fighting the guard. The once temple that rang with sounds of temptation rings of crack, crack, and bullets. Rush to the basement, finding guards at the generator. Tell them about the army of dopers and they rush up. Find the generator and shut it down. Throw a grenade and blow it up for a good measure. It's all up to the cloaker and his robot.
Yeah, so see, that's why the guy never got taken by the crackheads, because the
right.
crackheads went low, but he had like a camo
Oh,
thing
right.
on him.
Okay.
That's why the guy with the air cannon didn't end up getting fucking killed.
Killed, okay. Lights go out while the dopers and guards fight. Cloaker rushes into the vent with the machine and finds everyone in the control room dead. Purge the devices and users in flames and move to the next room. Find giant safe door and begin to break the door. Bullets stop ringing. Crack, crack, intensified. Look out to the main floor. The dopers turned to dope zombies and infected the guards. Began rushing every room. Cloaker booms the rushing dopies with a sonic boom gun. Cloaker remembers he is a cloaker.
Yeah, cloaks. Yeah, see,
Cloaks.
so he goes invisible, essentially.
Wait for the dopies to pass and continues to bang at the door. Manages to get through and find the offline server. Offline server was a person. Died to the shock of the power generator exploding. Shoot him just in case. Leave. Mission accomplished. Get paid. And now have to deal with the living addicts as they spread throughout the city. Romans 8:28 Bible.
Yeah, so there you guys
Okay.
go. Yeah. Right, ready for next one? I think the next ones they might be on to the next session.
Okay.
So I'll leave it to the end, and then I'll give you my entire events that happened. Okay.
Okay.
But we're going to move on to session number 2. We've only had 2 sessions anyway, because
Okay.
it's just whenever sort of thing on a Sunday. But anyway, so this guy Jake, this was his actual first ever game of any
was
role
it?
playing game. Yeah. 'Cause
Okay.
He messaged me. I was like,
Oh, is this the wee guy?
yeah.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Yeah. This is his version of an event. So
The
this
job. Doc Jaws at whatever, Reaper Doctor, hires our party to steal a Killmatch VP's new chrome legs. The design was already stolen from Doc Jaws in a break in
Fuck
a
me,
few weeks
Megan.
back. The offer, look, leave me alone.
Alright.
The offer is 5,000 credits and a piece of cybertech. The legs have to be delivered within 36 hours. Any damage paid for by us. 5 shady looking, weirdly dressed idiots leave the Reaper Doc shop. Some armed with guns, others with crowbars, one with an illegal capsule containing a deadly nanoplague. We were Soyjak, Chad, Carlos, a Lithuanian guy, and Fred.
So I will say they didn't actually have that capsule to begin with. Okay, that came later, but...
Okay. We showed up outside the VP's place, trying to come up with a plan of action. There was a private party inside, and a pair of bouncers stood outside the premise. Soyjak asked the local crackhead, rummaging through the bins for and information of the target and his house. Crackhead responds with, "What you said it?" Starts rambling.
People ask me, like, "James, why do you know, guys, stream your games?" Like, yeah, this is why. What you saying?
Starts rambling, sputtering around until the crack fully possessed him and becomes unresponsive, jittering on the spot. "Well, I think we should just walk right up to that place," interjects another from the party. Nobody had a better idea, so we went with that. Walk up the stairs to the front door and get stopped by the bouncers, asked where we think we're going. I strut forward, stomp...
Yeah, I've got...
Oh my god, stop. I strut forward, stomp my heel to light up the LED kitty light up trainers, proclaiming how immaculately I'm dressed and I'm heading in. Bouncer stood aside.
Yeah, I decided, you know what, I'll give you wheelies instead, because they're wee light-ups.
Yep.
Yeah, you got an advantage if he's moving in a straight line. You can get an extra 10 feet.
Soyjak steps up next. Looking badly dressed, the bouncer refused him entry but offered to look the other way if he would suck the bouncer's dick. The guy took hardly any time to think, and before we knew it, he went full Dyson Hoover and was tonsil deep.
Someone actually sucked off the bouncer.
And was tonsil deep in the guy in the corner, slopping and slurping away, sucking the life out of this man's dick. The rest of us took the opportunity to enter while everyone else was distracted.
Yeah. I will say, I didn't garp it out, okay? It's like, you were so bad. No, I was like, okay, yeah, these guys just move over here. I'm bad, but I'm not that bad, okay, guys? I do have some standards.
We hung out in the front room for a bit, getting a feel for the place. There was a few people there with us, but no one of note. Our knob gobbler got let in shortly after, licking his lips in triumph, rejoining us as we moved to the kitchen. Thoughts went straight to eyeing the place up, trying to spot any top-end appliances we could slip away or grab on the way out. Dick Sucker Boy spotted a high-tech extra slim toaster and had the bright idea of trying to unplug it and slip it away into his jack pocket. He didn't take into account the other people having their drinks in the kitchen.
Yeah, the kitchen was packed in. He just like unplugged it and tried to like lift it. It gets worse.
I've definitely been at a house party like that.
Yeah. It's like, what are you doing?
Oi, what do you think you're playing at there? Cried one. I think he's trying to nick the toaster, exclaimed another. Who let this chump in here? As he ran off deeper into the property to get the guy in charge. After a few seconds of panic, trying to replug the toaster and backing away, the VIP himself busted into the kitchen, strutted forward with a tiger on a lead on either side of him.
Yeah, so he was kind of like, think like Mike Tyson.
Aye.
I was going for.
Now, I've been hearing that yous have been trying to steal my toaster, towering over Soyjak. Everyone crowding around so to see the commotion, backing him up against the fridge. Despite pleading and trying to proclaim his innocence, he was dragged off through the kitchen and dining room and into the master bedroom. For the next 15 minutes, all we could be heard was muffled screaming alongside the rhythmic thrusts of the monster jackhammer.
Jackhammer!
The rest of us tried to salvage the situation and socialise with some of the others.
This is
of
where
the
it
party.
goes so south. It goes so badly. Like, you guys will find out.
One who stood over 2 meters and built like a brick shithouse and donned with a pair of bull horns in his head, said his name was Aki, purple Aki, and goaded us into showing off our muscles. and then led us across the house into the home gym, presumably to flex with us. There were two ladies with legs so hulking and strong they looked like they could crush concrete between their thighs. Together, the three introduced themselves as cage fighters. One of us recognised one of the ladies and tried to get her graces by gushing a little at her fame. The conversation was erupted when Soy Jack shuffled on over to rejoin in, legs bowed and bruised, prostate like an inflated balloon, and looking pale and dishevelled. A trickle of blood dribbling from his torn anus down one leg onto the carpet after going 15 minutes in heaven with the jackhammer.
The jackhammer.
Aki took a liking to us and wanted to show us around more of the property. We came to a short corridor.
Right, so who goes off to a private room with Purple Aki?
Absolutely not.
I'm just saying, this was like...
their own fault.
Yeah.
And at the end was what looked like a small spa room. He invited us in with him. It looked inviting and the guy genuinely seemed trustworthy. We all got in the room and the door closed behind us. We took a second to assess our surroundings. It was pitch black. We had water up to our knees. It was deadly silent. A rush of realization hit us. A sensory deprivation chamber. Thick insulated walls inside which no one on the outside could ever hear us scream. As it dawned on us the danger, us five trusting morons had put ourselves in. Aki steamed forward with head lowered as I was impaled by his bullhorn, barreling forward into the guy behind me as we were both crushed to death against the chamber door, but with our corpse flopped over his back and his horn stuck through both of us and into the metal door. He was left stuck.
Yeah, although I honestly see if he didn't get stuck, you would have killed them all. Like, they all would have just straight up been killed by Purple Aki.
Stop it. Our companion, who stood to the right of us while our souls pressed out of our bodies, fumbled in the dark, swinging a crowbar for a while until he landed a hit on Aki's kneecap. The other, Chad, pulled out a gun and placed it against Aki's temple and shot a bore gaping hole into his skull. By luck, two random guys at the party opened the sensory deprivation chamber. Our re-roll characters. Oh, so it was their re-roll characters?
Yeah,
okay.
so they.
Only to find it in use by a couple of human pancakes and Aki's deceased body, which then slammed to the floor. The victors pillaged the bodies and, of note, sliced and enhanced synthetic spinal cord out of Aki, and then ripped his 16-inch synthetic penis from his corpse. Wrong colour, but impressive nonetheless. +1 charisma with any female character.
Yeah.
We hid the bodies back in the dark chamber and went about as if nothing happened, still yet to steal back the target's chrome legs that we came. Our newly endowed party member began to try it on with one of the giant cage fighter ladies, all 16 inches visible through his grey tracksuit bottoms as he led her towards a sensory deprivation chamber to show her what he's got.
So they turned the chamber into a kill room, essentially.
Yeah.
That's what they were.
Yeah. Isn't that Aki in there? She said, and is then pushed into the sensory deprivation chamber. The nanovirus capsule thrown in with her. The door closed behind. For what reason? I don't know. Maybe to thin the herd to make it easy to get our VIP or something. He then casually made his way slowly back to the group alone. But after the disappearance of two extremely hard to miss hulking professional fighters, it was starting to cause suspicion. After some searching by the partygoers, the door to the chamber was opened, releasing the deadly nanovirus into the rest of the property. Oh no! The stank cloud of toxin Nanti burst its way out the open door, melting the poor fucker who stood before it. As for us, we only had a few seconds to leg it before we all dissolved into goo. We raced to the front door, one of us jumping down from the balcony to safety to the grounds below. One of us who went through the door got clear way down the stairs in time. One died outright before our eyes, and the other two escaped, only partially melted, with my new character now injured and covered in smallpox cancers and shimmers, and the other with half his body looking like a melting ice cream. Most of the guests were trapped in the bottleneck at the front door of everyone trying to escape, and they were engulfed in the plume of death that reduced them to liquid. But by our luck, our VIP was alongside us, prancing down the stairs. We stopped, and after a second of realising the opportunity, all raised our weapons and shot him to pieces. Legs successfully recovered, in addition to the jackhammer monster cock pilfered from the guy's body. We pelt it away and received our payment for the job well done. We went in trying to seal some chrome legs and left as domestic terrorists, wiping out a bunch of professional fighters along the way. We're now wanted by this universe's version of Vince McMahon for deleting half of his entire fight roster. I couldn't have asked for a better first ever tabletop role-playing experience, really. The guy who survived getting asked for 15 minutes straight by the jackhammer for trying to steal the toaster didn't even manage to get his toaster in the end.
Yeah.
Was that him?
No, that wasn't him.
So, right.
Do you want to do him next? Will we do his one next?
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead with his one next then. Right, so this is Sweet Jack then, so it is.
Be me, Rob Knob, nicknamed Soy Jack. Need to make some cash. Find a gig from a Ripper Doc. Go to Ripper Docs for a gig to make money and able to buy a bigger cock. Meet the group of gang goons that I'll be working with. Lithuanian guy, Fred, Chad, and Ohio Riz. Shady man pops out of nowhere. It's the Ripper Doc. Says he needs a leg stolen by some shipwreck house cage fighter named Jackhammer. He's too pussy, or rather smart, to send some jack-offs that will do it instead for a low-balled price. We all accept naively, expecting easy cash and a promise of a free augmentation. The leg thief will be at a function with many other cage fighters, and all we need is to snatch the leg off. Sweet, what can go wrong? One of us suggests to ask around the streets in case anybody knows how to get into the party. Waste an hour asking about, only to get crack friends shouting at us. No luck. Suggest we get through the front door. Decide to go back to our friendly neighbourhood Ripper Doc to rizz us up to be able to infiltrate the bouncer. The doc rizzes us up and we put on our light up heelys and get ready for some easy money. The crew and I strut up to the front door in full presence of the bouncer. They're not amused. In fact, quite hostile. No good. I panic and blurt, maybe I can suck you all off. So was he the one who made the suggestion?
I can't remember if he did. I think he might have. No, he did actually. Yeah, he did, because we were just going through it. Yeah, he did. Yeah, because I had already made jokes about it before, so I can't remember exactly.
Fuck. Bad idea. The bouncers look at each other with a contemplating whether or not to. Oh shit, good idea?
Well, they all got in, no issue, like.
One of the bouncers takes me to the corner of the corridors. Oh shit, I need both of them to let the crew sneak past. Call for the other one, stretch my throat, take the bait, and let my crew slip by. The realisation that I'm not a fag slaps me in the face, but it's too late now. The only thing slapping me in the face is the two bouncers' impressive cocks. Reason with myself that after this mission I shall have a cock as nice as these. Begin to suck. Realise that my abilities to suck off a man is unrivaled to any of that I've ever seen.
No, he actually rolled really high.
Did he?
Yeah, I got him to roll on it.
So that makes it even worse.
Yeah.
Impressed and horrified myself at how good I am. Finish enjoying my crew. We all made it in with weapons and everything on.
Yeah, because they normally they would have been searched and whatnot, but like...
Because he distracted.
Look, I'll give him credit. He achieved a lot, sweetheart.
I made it to the kitchen when I see see one of my crew trying to steal a toaster.
That was him.
What?
That was him. He was the one that tried to steal the toaster.
And I see one of my crew trying to steal a toaster in plain sight of everybody at the party. He is caught but slips past the attention of everybody. So only to his action, but not his identity is discovered. I don't. Try to avoid the crowd and go and find our target, Jackhammer. He's completely blanked out the bit where he got raped.
Yeah. Alright, okay.
Try to avoid the crowd and go to find our target, Jackhammer. Before I can find him, he finds me with a pack of
very large felines.
Very large felines on his flanks. The rumours of me sucking off his men travels to him. Those rumours get misconstructed with me. The Hammer and everyone else is in a 10-metre vicinity crowds me to the corner. This is how my inner virginity ends. The jackhammer. What is it with this guy?
He just had a really bad luck. You know what? He did survive though. I don't think he died.
No.
Like, you know, he actually.
The jackhammer and many other burly men carried me away. For the next 30 minutes, I learn why they call him the jackhammer. After a horrifying 30 minutes, I come out a changed man with a 1,000-yard stare, forgetting why I even came here. I rejoin the crew after they tried to cope with what I've just been subjected to. In comes Purple Eye. Imagine going through sucking bouncers off, getting ass raped, and then meeting Purple Eye.
You know, the thing is, I think they thought Purple Aki was the guy's legs that they needed.
Oh, right.
But I said, it's like, no, this is just, he's a cage, he's one of those, like, fighters, but he's not the same one.
He's not who you're looking for?
No, he's not the one you're looking for. Like.
This is not the droid you're looking for. In comes Purple Aki, a gentle giant with a larger-than-life charisma showing off his impressive muscles to our crew. He was a rather nice fellow, so we trusted him. He showed us his friends. A journalist, a woman with thighs with the power of a hydraulic press, and a shady, scheming female promoter. After meeting their people, we decided to take a tour to Aki's Joe Rogan-style sensory deprivation.
Yeah.
His face showed a malicious intent, but we waved it off, assuming this is not the man we met moments before. We go in to take a short tour. The door shuts and nothing can be heard but our nervous sounds and Aki's excitement. Before we can react, Aki charges like a bull, nude with horns. These horns impale two of our mates. Fortunately for us, his horns get stuck in the wall. We shoot and strike him with everything we got and take him down before he can get unstuck. Noticing that the perfect cock I could never want is in front of me, I cut it off with a broken chainsaw. I shove it down my pants, the only place I could hide such a thing, and take his horns. One of the survivors takes his powerful high-tech spine, and we're set. The room of the chamber opens, and we see two guys, wide eyes at our victory over the lineal champion of cage boxing, Purple Aki. We fill them in on our schemes. They're in. We take some time to scheme our way to get our target's leg when in comes one of the surviving crew members. While we were discussing on how we'll get Jackhammer's legs, he went off to talk to the shady female promoter. She tasked us in an earlier mission with the same amount of cash. All we had to do was poison the Iron Thighs girl so that the boxer she was actually supporting would win. With what do we poison her? Super anthrax, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. We decide that it would be easier to poison Chun-Li rather than take a leg off Rape Lesnar without any real plan. We got to the indoor gym of the house. All the boxers are congregating. I decided to woo Iron Thighs with my boosted confidence after killing and taking the dick of a giant bull, Purple Aki. She looks down my pants and sees my giant member and recognizes me as the man of 1,000 sucks. Impressed with what I can do and my giant member, she follows me to the sensory deprivation.
Yeah, this is where it just turned into a kill them. Because they were worried, like, wait.
Well, why wouldn't you turn it into a fucking kill them?
Well, that's because they were panicking. They were thinking, like, oh, fuck, is everyone else going to show up? And I was like, no, sure, you're in, like, a soundproof room. And they're like, yeah, man, yes! Yes! We have a kill them! We have a kill them!
She soon realizes that the cock she sees is familiar. But before she can suspect anything, she is shoved into a room and a little capsule is thrown at her. The door of the room is sealed and she screams and tries to break out, but with no luck. With what we can only assume that she is melting, we decide we can rid ourselves of the more pesky guests so our leg amputations can go uninterrupted. We call in the journalist with a story scoop and the public will eat it up. Curious, he and everyone else at the function come to see what the big commotion is.
Yeah, they wanted to see Purple Aki and Thunder Thighs were fucking in this deprivation tank, so we wanted to get a photo.
Oh, right. We open the door to As we open the door to try to lock in the pesky guest, we remember how anthrax actually worked.
Yeah.
Quickly, everybody is being infected and being melted into fleshy jelly. The crew runs as fast as possible, realizing how bad our fuck up was. The scheming promoter dies in the chaos of everything, and all seems lost. We get to the entrance of the mansion and escape, when who else made it out? The fucking jackhammer. With vengeance of my anal virginity on my mind, I put my revolver to his head and blast. Our crew quickly joins in on the ambush, taking him down. We take his leg and his jackhammer, trademarked, cock and book it. All was not well, as I was left scarred mentally from the rape and physically from the anthrax, and to top it all, we are being hunted by cyber Vince McMahon. I may now look like I have got a mix of crocodile and leprosy, but hey, at least I now have a 16-inch cock. I can call that a victory.
Yeah, pretty much. And he was part of the original crew that actually made it out. So technically he got a bumper payday.
Technically,
I don't know if you can call it he won, but he kind of did.
He walked away with a big dick. So
right, this is
I'd call that a win for me.
Right, you ready? This is the last one here.
Be me, first time play. God help all these first time players. Having this as a first game, seriously.
I know, probably not the best.
I know.
Here, I think we had fun. Okay,
that's the important bit.
Yeah.
Roll up with auto-generated gang gun named Z. Other players are Soy Jack, Chad, Fred, and Ohio Man. We are given a job by some weirdo to get his legs back from some famous guy who stole them, apparently. We attempt to come up with a way inside the guy's high-rise apartment. Soy Jack talks with local crackheads, but it goes nowhere. I suggest we can just walk in through the front door, but no one has a better idea, so we just did that. The bouncers stop us. Panic. One of the guys from our party shows off their light-up Heelys to the bouncer, who immediately let him through. Soy Jack offers to suck both bouncers off so he can be let through, and the bouncers agree. The rest of us shuffle our way through while Soy Jack keeps the bouncers distracted. The party splits up, and I make my way to the kitchen to see if there's anything of value I can accidentally place. So it was him.
Oh, it was him that tried to steal it? Oh.
But he
got blamed for it?
Soy Jack got blamed for it.
Oh.
Mistaken identity. Oh no. Soy Jack follows me into the kitchen with man juice all over his face. The guy is cheap and doesn't have anything of value except for a really nice toaster. In a fit of autism and kleptomania, I attempt to steal the toaster. Regular partygoers see me do this and begin to kick up a fuss. I scurry my way to the kitchen, leaving Soy Jack alone with the other partygoers. The famous guy / the target who owns the apartment hears the commotion in the kitchen and makes his entry. He accuses the Soy Jack of trying to steal from him, and the partygoers who evidently have the collective memory of a goldfish confirm this. The famous guy, being a generous god, decided to only buck Soy Jack for 15 minutes because of this, squealing like a pig on MP3. The rest of the party are chatting up with some WWE / UFC fighters while this is going on. One of the fighters, a nice fellow named Purple Aki, offers to show them the sensory deprivation tank. When I'm done stealing more random items and Soy Jack is done getting reeled, we make our way back and follow the party to the deprivation. Purple Aki goes in the tank and tells us to come with him. Since we're all a little brain damaged and terminally trusting, we follow Purple Aki into the tank. As soon as the door closes behind us, Aki charges full force at Fred and I, killing us both instantly. Our deaths weren't in vain, however, as Purple Aki got stuck on our liquefied remains, allowing the rest of the party to shoot / beat the shit out of Aki, killing him. The two random partygoers, our new characters, outside the tank open it back up, only to find Aki dead and getting looted by the party. My face when one of them takes Aki's cocks for himself. Fred 2.0 and I decide to help these people kill off some of the other WWE / UFC fighters. Our first victim is some cage fighter bitch whose thighs are thicker than oatmeal. She only had time to say, "Is that Purple Aki?" before we toss her inside the tank. Ohio Man tossed in some anthrax in the tank before the door was shut all the way for good measure. No one bothered asking why he had anthrax. We all felt smug about our flawless murders until people started wondering where Purple Aki and Thunder Thighs went. Chief among them was some Lois Lane wannabe and Jimmy Olsen look-alike, asking if we knew where Purple Aki was. Thinking we could just shove them into the tank, we show them where Purple Aki went. We open the door and come to find out that the sensory deprivation tank is now a gas chamber. The gas immediately floods out of the tank as the party books it to the exit. One of the smarter party members jumps out of the balcony to safety.
Oh, that was Lithuanian guy.
All right. The rest of the party book it down the stairs as fast as they can. The target runs down the stairs with the party. Some of the party members take this time to complete the actual mission we were set here for and kill the target and take his legs. The gas catches up and kills one party member and disfigures/infects 2 others. I somehow managed to escape without the gas touching me. The surviving party members turn in the legs to get their reward. Mission accomplished. We find out that we were all on CCTV and that Vincent McMutton?
Yeah, I'm calling him McMutton.
Oh, right, okay. The owner of the WWE/UFC is a bit cross with the party's complete disregard for the Geneva Convention. For my first time playing a tabletop role-playing game, I had a good time. Plus, I managed not to get fondled for trying to steal a toaster.
Hey! Yay! So, will I tell you guys what actually happened, or would it be more fun just as a mystery? I think I might keep it as a mystery. Will I? Or will I give a quick rundown?
That's up to you. 5-minute bullet point rundown.
Okay, rundown. First mission, they show up to the casino. The job was, they had to destroy the offline computer. This casino has been taken over by a rival gang. A lot of people who money to it, they want to destroy the records. Pretty much end of, what do you call that movie? Fight Club. It's essentially Fight Club. Alright, they go up, they do a bit of skating about, they find out some information, they go back out, and they decide, you know what, we need to make a distraction. Hire a load of crackheads, they promise some drugs, from the intern in the toilet, there's a lot of shit going on. I'm skipping over a lot of stuff, and I can't really remember the rest, if I'll be honest with you now. Fuck, what else happened? Yes,
I wasn't there, mate. I don't know why you're looking at me.
The crackheads go in. They destroy. Yeah, they kill the manager and the server. It was a fella, so it was like, you know, the guy. They turned the guys into like an offline computer essentially. It worked out well. No one had to suck dick anyway. But I just thought it was funny they lasted for so long because I only said it as a joke, and then like it's like, I'm not paying 5 creds. So well, you're gonna suck the dick now? I was like, no.
We'll pay 5 creds.
What do you want? Do you want in or what? And they were really thinking about, like, they were trying to work out how to do it, and then eventually one of them was like, right, here's 5 creds. Like, right, sweet. I was joking about that since, and I think that's what happened with your man Sweet Jack. He just went, fuck it. No, because it was funny, because I didn't even realise that this one had bounces until like that night. I didn't think it was going to happen. I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. And then showed up, I was like, shit, same thing. So next time around, you know what? That last one, they were pretty much spot on. There was only some minor changes.
Yeah.
But for the most part, the story pretty much there. But again, these guys only loaded the next day after.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so like the memory's still way fresher.
Yeah.
I will say I did Shanghai them though, because I already had a session that I wanted to run. I'm gonna, well, I can't say the name of it because then someone will look into it. But pretty much I'm just Shanghaiing them, and they've got.
What's happening?
It means, like, you know, I'm just pretty much out of game. They all got landed up by Vince McMahon, and they've all been buried alive.
Oh, right, okay.
So they have, just because I need them to be waking up in coffins,
right,
buried
okay.
alive for next session.
Oh, right, okay.
Because it's normally a session that you would run to start a campaign.
Oh, right, okay.
But I've been wanting to run this for a while, and it's been on my to-do list of, like, sessions to run. And I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna... It's not even meant for Cyborg.
Yeah.
So it's not... It's meant for a fantasy game.
Oh, right, okay.
But I was like, I can make it work. You know what I mean? So, one of those ones. But yeah, so maybe we'll see what happens with Vince McMutton. We'll just find out.
To be continued.
I think the guys had fun.
Oh, it looks like they have fun.
They had fun. Like, it was alright.
Maybe not so, Jack, but you know.
Well, yeah, he still enjoyed himself for the most part. Look, if you guys, well, it's one of those ones. I do run this in the Gumroad server, but it's not connected to Gumroad, like, at all.
No.
It's not what people, like, you know.
You don't pay for it. You don't pay for it and get this. It just happens.
It's just because I'm running it in the server. Does that make sense? It's just like whoever shows up, because they're all like roughly connected one-shots within reason, so it's not like, you know what I mean? Like, anyway, is there anything else worth talking about? Is there anything we need to bring up?
Check out Terminally Online. Check out the website. All that shit.
Yeah. Megan, do you want to join us, maybe?
Join what?
For a session? No.
I don't have enough time to sleep. Never mind play a game.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. Like, but yeah, what you're I don't think anyone's going to get molested. So the first session was all about crack. The second session was all about getting molested. What could this session be? What will I do? Because I had a theme.
Will you keep that a secret?
I think I will. Well, look, if you guys have any ideas in the comments, all I'm going to say is they are going to be waking up in a graveyard. Mm-hmm. So if you guys have any ideas, you know, maybe let us know. Oh, yes. Oh, fuck yes. Yeah, I'm doing that,
And
actually.
he's the best. He's
Yes! I'm doing that. Yes, Michael Jackson's definitely going in. Yeah, Michael Jackson, like, whether you like it or not, Michael Jackson, he was kind of cyberpunk.
You know what? How many noses did he have? Like 14?
I know, like, come on here,
New
guys.
face, new body, everything. Like,
You know what I wonder about sometimes? What on earth would he look like
Like
today
now?
if he was still alive?
yeah, like what's he dead? 10
10
years?
years?
Over 10 years?
Yeah,
Like age 65?
God knows what he would
Because he
look
was
like.
60.
Yeah,
65. No, fuck is what he would look like.
he would not look good.
Nah.
He would not look
Mans
good.
didn't look good whenever he died.
No, he did
You know what
not.
I mean?
No, he didn't look good
No,
one bit.
what the fuck would he look like?
Yeah. Well, anyway, look, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. We're probably going to be doing more like this. You know what? I might bully Garbrew into playing. Will I do that? I've never actually DM'd for a game for Garbrew.
No, you haven't, actually.
So,
Bully him?
yeah, I think I might. You know what? I tried to bully him into playing the Fecal Lands. He was like, no, James, I'm not playing the Fecal Lands with you. Like, fine. But I might bully him into it. It's like, look, it's Cyberpunk. It's like, yeah, you like it. Come on. Come on. I'm not going to molest you. I wouldn't do anything.
Maybe.
Garbrew, I wouldn't do that to you. Come on. You know what? Like, I will see what happens. Anyway, look, hope you guys enjoyed. Let us know what you think, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.